is day 34, and our scripture portion is taken from Luke chapter 22, verses 35 through 38. Luke chapter 22, verses 35 through 38. And the title of the devotion today is An Unpredictable Kingdom. Jesus had in Luke chapter 9, if you would turn to it, well, you'll find out that Jesus had asked his 12 apostles to go out and preach the gospel about the kingdom of Yahweh. And then also in Luke chapter 10, Jesus sent 72 of his disciples to go and preach, heal, and teach. On both occasions, he told the 12 as well as the 72 not to take with them a purse, a cloak, and a sword. He also told them to be careful about not taking sandals with them, money with them, or an extra tunic. This evangelistic outing was going to be one of trust and to see the power of Yahweh at work. However, now, in Luke chapter 22, verses 35 through 38, Jesus tells them to take a purse. He tells them to take the bag, a cloak, and even more than that, a sword. There are good chances that they will go through a perilous time. And so Jesus wants them to understand that the upcoming times will be filled with experiences of suffering and persecution. In this instance, in Luke chapter 22, verses 35 through 38, the disciples misconstrued his words and thought about taking a sword literally to protect themselves and even fight if necessary. However, Jesus corrected them and told them then and even later, when Peter withdrew a sword and cut off a soldier's ear, Jesus reminded them and told them that his kingdom was going to be one of peace. It was the kingdom of heaven and not the kingdom on earth. You and I have to be continually mindful and remind ourselves that our kingdom, even as we live on earth, is not situated on earth, but it is the kingdom of heaven. Jesus' life journey was also reaching its fulfillment as we read in the book of Luke chapter 22. He says it is reaching its fulfillment as he articulated in verse 37. His life was ordained by Yahweh. One could call it predestined. However, it needed Jesus' obedience and compliance. Sometimes we could take this word destiny or predestined in an incorrect way. Jesus obeyed and complied. Was every moment of Jesus' life preordained or predestined? We will not know this until we go to heaven and find out more information about these words. As for you and me just now, whether our life is totally planned or not, our life does call for surrender to Yahweh and obedience to him. The kingdom of the world calls for pursuit and of our own desires for self-gain and self-glory. But the kingdom of heaven calls for self-denial and a life lived for the glory of God. Which kingdom do you and I belong to? God bless you.